Hey, hi everyone. We'll wait for a couple more minutes so that everyone let's join. Yeah, I think we can start now. So let me introduce this topic. So good evening, everyone. I am Chetan from marketing team Noventiq. So thank you all for joining our Tech Thursday webinar session from Noventiq. So on the topic of today's session is on Microsoft Fabric, and we have Chinmay Rane and Ashwin from Noventiq. So we have enabled Q&A session at the end. So you may ask your questions in the comment box, and we will address in the end. Uh, Thank you so much for joining the webinar. Team, please take it forward. Over to you, Chinmay.
Yeah, thanks, Chetan. So, hello guys. I see pretty much good amount of people has joined. So, before we start into this fabric workshop kind of thing, uh, what I will like to do is to set the agenda for exactly we wanna see it, and I have my colleague with me, Ashwin. I will just take you through some of the slides. How things works over here, what are the new future features from an AI perspective and everything. Ashwin will get depth into that of those all of those topics. Um, uh, okay, so just to set those agendas over here, we're gonna much more speak from a data analytical perspective. What exactly from a roadmap perspective? What are the new tools to do those ETLs? How AI is helping us to do those analytical perspective? Uh, how faster things now will be using some of those AI copilot things. That is what we're gonna actually see this. Not only that, but as I see that we have a mix of those audience sitting over here. So one step behind also will go what exactly the data analytic is, and what exactly tool we used to use earlier, and what exactly Fabric brings on your table, and how it makes things easy. That will actually help you out to understand. So I hope you guys understand, how data is now important for each of those companies, taking from all of those sectors, pharma, manufacturing, BFSI, uh, analytic is run at every sectors, and that exactly what we need that to be run is when we need those insightful informations, when we need some leadership reports to be created from the sales data, from the inventory data, whatever we have right now. Uh, we need to have all of those data sources connected, and then we need to build those data lake, data warehouse, and then we get those insightful reports for our leadership team, right? So that is how Fabrics help you out in this complete journey. Why Fabric? What exactly benefit Microsoft Fabric actually get on or your table, and some of those comparison with the earlier ETL projects or ETL services, what we do. Over to you, Ashwin. You can just start with that. Ashwin, just to start, I would suggest, one step behind we go and tell them actually why data analytic is needed and how earlier it was done and how Fabric helps you out there. Yeah.
Hello everyone, good evening to all. And today's topic is fabric. Nowadays the business is a data business, and everybody is having that lots of data. Means the data is a lifeblood of a modern work. In that industry, data makes business possible. Okay, the insights you need to clearly for next purpose. So So data need for business, for analytics and business. You know very well the data is very important and very important play very important role. Okay, so you need to analyze your data, make some insights, give the particular reports. With the help of that, you will create something and do some things. Okay, so for that, you need a particular analytics platform with the help of AI. So Microsoft give you the facility to do all these things with the help of Microsoft Fabrics. The Microsoft Fabrics is a bundle package with the Copilot, which is AI integrated and data analysis platform. Okay, so let's go. Every analytics projects you need how has many of subsystems. Every subsystems needs some different class of products. Products often comes from multiple vendors. So it's a data you have to analyze that. Before late 1980s, you keep your data in a particular warehouse. That time you need to analyze that data. It's too hectic. Okay, after late 20s, 2000s, the data lake introduced in data lake. You have to make some data categorize in and making analysis simple. Then mid 2010s, the cloud platform is introduced, and now 2020, the lake house also introduced. Now the generation is uh, AI generation. So nowadays we use the data fabric, data mesh, all these things. And this all things is centralized, means the data warehouse, data lake, cloud platforms, and everything. All the things is emerized at this data fabrics and data mesh. Okay, so what is need of this platform? Every customer seek the data faster insights. Okay, so for this purpose, you need the AI, and Fabric provide you this facility. Then what is Fabric? Okay, The Fabric is enable you to manage a data in one place with the suite of analytics experience that work together seamless, including some components like data factory, Synapse data engineering, data warehouse, Synapse data science, some real-time analysis, where the insights visualized with the Power BI, and data activator is also there. Okay, so Microsoft Fabric does it all in a unified solution. Means here is the one unified data foundation, one leg, and every component of the fabrics is used that one leg. Means the data factory, data engineering, Synapse, data warehouse, data science, real-time analytics data, every component use that one leg. Okay, so here some security purpose, some connection issues that resolve. Means everything you will get in under one roof only. The
Ashwin, can you
component.
just go to that slide? I just wanted to put more highlight onto those.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So if you guys see this slide, because this becomes an foundation from the fabric, not only from a fabric perspective, but if you see that from an ETL perspective, this actually contains all of those services what are needed for each of those phases of this ETL, right? Let's take an example that becomes easy for you to understand. Okay. Suppose I have an e-commerce platform. Okay. We take it as DMart. It has an e-commerce also and it has stores also, right? Tomorrow, DMart leadership wanted to see some of those sales report, or they wanted to understand, what a kind of a sales is happening under their stores or the e-commerce website what they have, right? Uh, so definitely, just to see those reports, I need to collect all of those data sources, right? Data sources as in the sales report, the customer feedbacks, the inventories, the store details, which store is selling what things, much more, the e-commerce website, my website analysis, website orders, all of those data definitely will be having separate what I say databases, right? It might be have Oracle, MySQL, SQL, so multiple data sources, right? So first thing as in my analytical journey is to identify which are those data sources I need to use that for an analytical purpose. Once, see, this is the ideological part of it. First, you define the goals. I wanted to see a sales of my complete India region, right? And for that, I need those sales. I need my inventory data. I need my order data, right? So these are the three database identifications. What I do. Once I do those identification, first thing is to copy those data into my some of the storage, right? Here we take it as a data lake. That is a one lake, what we call in Fabric, right? So first part is to copy those data. So to copy those data, we need various tools, right? We can use data factories, data flows. There are native copy process and everything, right? So there we need those tools of copying this data, right, from a database. Let's stick to the example. We get those sales data from MS SQL, MySQL, and order data from MySQL, and Oracle inventory data from an Oracle. We copy those data and keep that into our data lake, right? Now, I have those data identified and copied to my database, so data lake. Now I need to do some of those transformations onto it, right? To do those transformations also, I need some of those tools to be bring in the picture, right? I need Synapse, I need those data breaks and everything just to do those transformations. So when I say a transformation has to do, let's have an example for this. Suppose my SQL is saving the date format of date, month, and year. My Oracle is saving year, month, and date. Just to create a report, I need a standardization to be there, right? So there is some of kind of a transformation. I may need to do that over my database, right? So that kind of a transformations also need some of those engines, correct? So Synapse, Warehouse are those kind of tools I need. Okay, tomorrow I wanted to build some of those ML machine learning models or trend analysis onto my data. Suppose I say that that last year in the monsoon, I sold around 5 or 8 thousands of raincoats, right? Automatically, this month, this year, before May, I should get those notifications suggesting from my inside that it's been nearly 2 months, right? It's May, it's been 2 months for your monsoons to come. We can overstack my raincoats and everything, right? Or our umbrellas or raincoats. So that kind of a trends and everything, I need to analyze onto my historic data, right? So that kind of a machine learning things or machine learning models I have to create. So that also needs some of those tools. So that comes under the part of a data science, right? So what I do, I use some other tools to do that, and then real-time analytical, or I will be to create those dashboards, I will be using Power BI. So if you see, just to create those report, I needed tools to copy those data. I needed storage to keep those data. I need transformation engines to do the transformations. Then I need data science tool to run those ML models onto it. And then I finally need those Power BI licenses or any tool, graphical to representation tool licenses over there. But the good part at the Fabric is Fabric brings all of those tools together under one hood, I would say one umbrella, right? And actually, from a benefiting perspective, it actually becomes easy for you to integrate all of those tools. Not only that, from licensing model also, you just pay one licensing SKU. And earlier, what you used to do, you used to pay for another tools or another services for each of those phases. Here, you just pay one license cost of Fabric, and all of those phases comes under those, right? And as it under one hood or one umbrella, it becomes so much easy for you to integrate all of those services because it has now GUI complete mode for you to do those integrations and everything. So that is, and as Ashwin mentioned, right, all of those is built onto the foundations of OneLake. So OneLake actually is kind of a storage for you, but it's not only a storage, it's an intelligent storage. Okay, so I guess Ashwin will definitely cover some of those parts from a OneLake, why actually it is, how open source file system it actually supports. All of those features will be definitely there. How there are some of those shortcut benefits and everything, but that's the later part of it. I just want you guys to understand from an example that the complete ETL process, what we used to do to just to get those reports generated, now all of those tools have been get together. Not only the old tools have been get together, but there are new features added to it. As we said in earlier, that AI, Copilot things, ChatGPT thing has been integrated in your complete journey. Now you this is Fabric becomes your one step towards your complete analytical journey, right? Ashwin, you can go ahead, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Actually, the one lake is nothing but a lake house. In there, you can store your data in the delta format. So you know the delta format. It's maintaining the history of the data and lots of things. So at the time of data analysis, you need the things importance. That's why the one lake is introduced there. And one lake is nothing but a lake house only. Okay, so before Fabric, you have to use the different data types, datas, storage, and connect the like the data engineering part like Synapse Analytics, then some Azure Data Factory, also Azure Machine Learnings. These things you need to connect that things differently. Okay, but in the Fabric, you have to all this as Chinmay mentioned, one umbrella, so it is beneficial to you. And one more thing is data activator. It's indicate you some if you define some critical indicators, that time the data activator trigger that action, and it show you the indicators and the issues pointers for you. Okay, so before, as I mentioned, before Fabrics, everything is used like the Synapse Analytics. Then they use some pre-fabrics, introduce some things like machine learning and all. But in at this time, the fabric uh, at this time the fabric is used like workbooks, Synapse data science, then data factories, data engineering, all this under one thing is known as the workspace. It's created workspace and everything under that workspace. You can use their Power BI, then Synapse real time, then some data warehouse things like storage, your data simplifies your data, then data engineering part, the Spark notebook and analytics part, everything is under one roof. Okay. Then the fabrics is connected with the AI. That's why the data platform, it's called data platform for the age of AI. The fabric is integrated with Copilot. It's connected with your data lake, your Spark notebook, then your Power BI dashboards also. You can make the prompts and use the AI in that platform. Okay. The Fabrics is complete analytics platform. Everything is unified, SaaSified, secured, and governed. Then the lake center and open means that is only one lake used for every components. That's why the lake, one lake, one copy, open at every tier. Then empower every data user familiar and intuitive data warehouse with the help of AI. So and also it is a graphical view, so you can use code or you can do your jobs with the low code and no code. Uh, and as I mentioned, AI powered the Copilot Accelerate, ChatGPT is over there, and you can boost your productivity with the help of AI. The architecture, it's a simple architecture. As Chinmay mentioned, as a prospect to the ETL process, data source, data injection, store, and expose means the data source, your on-premises, your cloud, your some 365 data and all. Everything is your data source inject by the pipeline or data flow Gen 2 and store it into one lake, that is the lake house, and transfer in that lake house the data transformed by data engineering, Synapse data engineering with the help of notebook, some Spark notebook and Spark notebook and some codes, and all the data is stored as you required in some warehouse or some lake house. And using the Power BI, you can create your dashboards. It is a simple architecture of your Fabric. Some data science part is also there. For data science part, when your data is come to your lake house or warehouse, with the help of notebook, you can train your data, your model, and make some experiments there. That experiments is used for making dashboards and making the clean insights for your business. Chinmay, it's over to you.
Uh, yeah. Can you just go back 2 more slides? I will let some pointers on that.
This one?
Yeah, the shortcut part. Right.
Okay.
So guys, if you see the one leg from an perspective of common platform for your analytics, then I can say that suppose you have a data residing at your on-premises. You have AWS storage, you have a GCP storage over there. I have some of those access file sitting over there. I have some of those data sets sitting in my GCP storage. Uh, and even I have some of those data residing at my on-premises. And all of those data is important me to factor out for an analysis perspective. What I do is, what actually there is now no need to copy those data onto my one lake. I can actually create shortcuts over in my one lake, and the data will reside at that locations. No need to copy those data in your one lake all the time. So that is just if it is required for some of those queries, it will pick this data and it will query those data, but there is no copy of those files or duplications of those files will be done onto the one lake. So, so if you see this from a perspective of a common data platform for your entire organizations, even tomorrow, if you have a multiple teams, like marketing team, you have accounts team, finance team, managing some of those different sets of data, you can actually use one lake as a common data platform for all of those teams. All of those can actually save data onto this. They can actually put some kind of access criterias and everything. All of those granular level of security managing the access can happen onto this one lake. Okay. And as Ashwin might have told you about, how those file systems and everything works onto the one lake, that is one of those benefit of that. The another benefit of AI based thing is that I will just show some of the slides over there. Ashwin, can you just share the AI based slide over here? The new age of AI. Yeah, just go back. Oh, right. Yeah, just okay. So if you see this, we talked about the co-pilot integrations, right? Okay, let's have an example that becomes easy for you to understand. Tomorrow I need to create some of those data reports, and I don't have my data analyst or data engineer there to create those reports. The Power BI developer is not there to create this report. Uh, Things have become pretty much easy for you now, as you can just type in your chat window or even in your teams that I wanted to have a report created, a trend created of month of this of your locations, Mumbai or Lucknow or whatever the locations you wanted. And automatically your natural language will be converted into a systematic language or a query language onto your data sets. It will query the data sets. Automatically, the reports will also generate. Automatically, the graph will generate, and the complete view of things you will get it over here. Okay. So how this exactly a magic happen? What I will do, I will just share one of those quick demo video to you. This is like a 3 minutes video, but that will actually help you out to understand how things are moving ahead in your complete data journey. Okay. So there are no more writing of those codes and everything. Copilot will help you out doing those. Definitely a pilot set will be yours, right? This is a copilot thing. So it will be helping you out, but the logic to put what exactly I need to get derived from this copilot, it's always be in your hand as you are the pilot of this data analytical journey, right? So I will just share my screen. Just give me a second. Okay, let me just share. If you guys able to see.
Next generation AI in Microsoft Fabric empowers you to unlock the full potential of your data. With Copilot integrated into every data experience, Microsoft Fabric lets you use natural language to bring your data to life. From integrating data to writing code to finding insights and creating reports, new transformative AI experiences work alongside you every step of the way so you can stay focused on getting value from your data. Copilot helps turn your words into data flows and data pipelines so you can intelligently integrate data from anywhere. When writing code, Copilot automatically suggests code and entire functions in real time. And Copilot can guide you to create machine learning models to unlock insights in your data. Just by chatting with Copilot, you can visually explore your data to create stunning reports, discover insights, and summarize your data into easy-to-understand text narratives for sharing. With Copilot, you can turn insight into action with triggers that monitor your data and notify users. You can even create your own custom natural language experiences that combine Azure OpenAI models and your organization's data and easily publish your creations as plugins. And with your data in Fabric, Copilot provides insights and answers everywhere work gets done. Most importantly, Microsoft Cloud runs on trust, which means your data always remains your data. Bring your data into the era of AI with Microsoft Fabric.
I hope you guys got a glimpse of it, how things actually work from an AI perspective. How things has become easy for you to make those reports and everything. Not only that, but even tomorrow you wanted to build some of this ML onto your data, summarize your database and everything. This can be done using this Copilot thing. Over to you, Ashwin. You can take this side.
Okay. It is a totally safe. Ensure your data industry landing security governance and your compliances. Due to it's all everything under one umbrella. That's why the security concern is totally zero, and the defend your data estate, reduce your efforts needing to fitting control your entire analysis platform with the built-in governance. Means you will get the built-in governance also for your data. So meet compliance required, keep your data secure and protected while meeting compliance requirements. Okay. The market policy and the competitive forces are transforming the role of data in the insurance industry also. So the changing model, you can see the pictures like the changing business models. You had to work lots of time for checking the insights and making some creative reports. Then the data means increasing the risk compilations and all. The insurance customer would switch career due to the lack of user-friendly digital interface. Okay, so at the time, if the insurance customer need to analyze their data, they will not get any the user-friendly digital interface for this. The fabric is totally replaced that the problem, and they will provide you to the user-friendly digital interface for it. The huge volume of placeholder, agent risk, and other business data with the disparate source and formats. The lack of integration and interoperability across the fragmented, redundant data sources and the system. No single source of truth, the data latency and slow time. The fabric provide you the data latency in slow in means the data very reducing the data latency. So you will have, always be ready with your data and the things. Okay. The IT data resources construct the legacy of fragmented systems, outdated technologies from different vendors, limited resources to develop the predictive analysis insights and the data models, then straight it under the skill IT resources, high cost of modernized capabilities. So if you have to do something without the Power BI, without the AI capability, you need to skill IT resources and it's high cost. But with the help of the AI copilots, it will be totally familiar or easier to you to do everything under one umbrella. Okay. So if you see the data privacy and risk, the cyber threats involving the sensitivity plus policyholders, PI compliance with the increasingly strict global customer data, protect the laws and the customer in ethical use of personal and the financial data. The fabric provide you the total data privacy. It is a totally maintained, and the security risk is become the zero. The with if you using the fabrics, everything your data is secure. You will do your analysis with the help of AI. It's totally easier and user friendly. You no need to make the codes for this. You will with help the copilot and it will be make code for you, means the low code and no code capability. The shortcuts helps you to no need to copy data on your one leg, so no means no load to your capacity also. This all things helpful for fabrics. Okay, so you have any questions? regarding the same, you can ask. And one more thing, your feedback is valuable. Please scan that QR code or click, go to the below link and give your feedback too.
Hello, hi, Ganesh here.
Ganesh.
I'm from Prince Pipes,
Okay.
and we are using ERP Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations,
Okay.
and we have Synapse Analytics in the place as our data warehouse.
Okay.
We are looking for real-time analytics, means fetching data directly from D365 to the reports.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Ashwin,
we have any similar use case
yeah,
implemented?
Ganesh, is that the backend for Dynamic is your Dataverse, right?
Sorry, please come
Your
again.
backend is Dataverse, or you have some of those other databases also for working on another product?
No, we connected with the FNO Dataverse. We pull data into the data lake, and then we use that data for reporting, which is in batch processing.
But okay, it is in Synapse, right? Okay. So
Yes.
what Fabric actually brings one help it will be doing is there is no need to copy those data from the Dataverse to the data lake. So right now, one lake actually directly reads the Dataverse data sets,
That's great.
and that is one case where actually that helps you out. You know, whatever the batch processing you're doing, we can actually directly read those
So do
data
we
from a
have
Dataverse.
capability to select required tables only, or it will
Uh,
connect with all?
yes, that can be done.
Yes,
That can
yes,
be done.
you can.
Okay, so see, we don't require all the reports in live streaming. Basically, the sales and inventory related
Absolutely.
reports.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, so if we have any use case or demonstration, or we can discuss later on, that will be very helpful for us.
Definitely, correct. So what I will be doing is I will be putting my email ID over here. So whatever requirement you have, you can just directly put that to me, and I can help you out with the use cases. Or if there is no use cases, I can also build a solution for you onto the Fabric.
Okay. So again, we'll have some demonstration, and maybe we'll proceed for POC and the next steps.
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you.
Fine. And the good part is right now we are doing funded POCs for our customers. So if you have such use cases, uh, which stands to be unique for us, we will definitely fund those POCs and help you out achieve those success criteria for your POCs.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So are you locating in Mumbai or somewhere else?
So basically, so Ashwin is in Pune. We have offices in Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, Bangalore. So it is spread across. And Delhi, Noida, we do have. So it's a spread across India. We do have offices.
Okay, so now I have your email ID, so I'll connect you. Connect with you.
That's great. That's great.
Thank
But
you.
whatever you said, Ganesh, that is doable. How real time that will be, that definitely I check that how real time it will be. But the part of what I said, there is no batch process copy is required. That actually saves a lot of time and efforts what we put to have those data copied right over here. So that is one case, right?
Done.
Hmm. Cool.
So we'll schedule a
Yeah,
call
Chinmay,
separately.
we have got. Yeah, Ganesh, please continue.
No, I just saying that we'll schedule a separate call for this, and we'll discuss it later.
Yes, Ganesh,
Yeah.
definitely will do that. Yeah.
Thank you
Okay,
so
can
much.
we? I just have a question from Neeraj.
Right.
Neeraj, can we integrate with AD along with HRMS API? Uh, Neeraj, can I just elaborate this part? You can just unmute yourself and you can ask.
Oh, hi. Actually, my question is, can we integrate the AD along with the HRMS feature?
Neeraj, there is a background noise. You're not able to hear you correctly. Uh, so is it something HRMS API? HRMS? Uh, not sure what. Is that you wanted to bring HRMS data into one lake for an analytical perspective? Is that?
I want to add some data from HRMS with the help of API, and same data I have along with AD. So I want to collaborate the same data with the single platform I have Power
Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah, you can mute yourself. There's a background noise. Yeah. So, I got your question right, that you wanted to get this data HRMS, all of those data sets to analyze onto the Power BI to create some of those reports. We can do that, but again, what HRMS, what backend actually it is running. Uh, uh, if that backend is available and if we can copy those data onto this one lake, definitely we can achieve doing reporting onto those data sets. But it's always, what the backend HRMS is holding, that is the important data for my analytical journey, right? If you are looking from an report perspective onto this data sets, I need those backend data to be understood. Good. Any other questions anyone have? We are still 5 minutes. We can wait and we can have those questions. So we have Ashwin. Ashwin is our data engineer. So any of those tech questions also, Ashwin is there to answer that. From an solutioning perspective, I will be there to answer you all of those solution required. You have my email ID. Any further requirement or POCs or use cases you have at your end, we are open to do that. And as I said, for some kind of time period, uh, we are here to fund you also. So that's how things are right now. Okay, cool, guys. Then I think we are good from our end to end this session. My email ID is there. We even have pasted the feedback link. You can also scan the QR and put the feedback for the session. Yeah. Uh, thanks everyone for your time, and I hope you get some of those values from our data analytic.
Yeah. So thanks, Chinmay and Ashwin. Thanks for the session today. And thank you all for joining. So we'll be sharing the next session of Tech Thursday webinars details shortly. Please do tune in. So don't forget to join us. Thank you all. Have a nice day.